Hi everyone, welcome back to Old Time Rock and Roll. I'm your host David Tear, where I've been featuring my personal top 3,000 songs of the rock era. Today I'm up to song number 2812, and that one is Simply Irresistible by Robert Palmer. This was released in 1988 as a single. It was also released on his 1988 album called Heavy Nova. Um, anyway, yeah, here's a picture of him, and he's a pretty handsome guy. He's mainly known for his group of girls, and I don't know how he got these guys. I don't know if anybody really does. I remember when they did a kind of a comedy sketch on Saturday Night Live. It was a spoof of the Brady Bunch, and they called these him and his dancing girls the Robert Palmer Bunch. There were 8 of these women, and they dance in a bunch of his videos. I think there were like 3 or 4 videos in which he sings and they all dance along with him in these kind of provocative outfits. And, it was interesting. And I guess it was a shtick for a while. And I guess I'll share some other information with you. I don't know if you guys want to hear this, but I used to like to sing karaoke. And a few times I did Addicted to Love in a local bar. And I guess a lot of the women were so entertained that several of them got up and danced like Robert Palmer's dancers. And they did this a few times. I think eventually they stopped. Maybe they got disappointed because I didn't pick any of them up. I was very shy, believe it or not. I was a lot shyer about talking to women than I was about getting up on stage and singing karaoke. Go figure. But I'm not that shy anymore. I've finally learned how to flirt with women. It took me long enough. But anyway, enough of that. But anyway, yeah, it was an entertaining little shtick he did. And I guess I'll just talk about his discography now. He actually got started in the 70s. He died very young. He was born in Yorkshire, England in 1946, and he died at age 54 of a heart attack in Paris, unfortunately. But he was pretty big in the 70s and 80s. His first top 40 hit in the USA was called Every Kind of People. That went to number 16. Following year, he had a hit called Bad Case of Loving You, which went to number 14, subtitled Doctor, Doctor. I really liked this song. I remember I was in high school when this one came out. I even bought the single. I thought it was a strange song because he was singing Doctor, Doctor, give me the news I got a bad case of loving you. And I hope his doctor was female. I mean, I don't know what that was all about. Maybe he had a crush on his doctor. Maybe I'm just reading too much into it. I don't know. But it was a good song. It was a good song to dance to. And he didn't have any big hits for several years after that. His next big one was Addicted to Love. And that was a video along with these dancers. And it was a good video. It was a very good song. It went to number 1. That was his only number 1 song, actually. Later that year, he had Hyperactive, which went to number 33. And then he had I Didn't Mean to Turn You On, which went to number 2. And I remember the video for that one, too. He had the same dancers on that one. I don't know if he did on Hyperactive. I'm not even familiar with that song, I guess. But then in 88, he had the song I'm featuring today, Simply Irresistible, which went to number 2. He also had a song called Early in the Morning, which went to number 19. And then in 1990, he had You're Amazing, which went to number 28. And then he had a medley of 2 songs originally recorded by Marvin Gaye, Mercy, Mercy Me, and I Want You. And that one went to number 16. So that was all the hits that Robert Palmer had, and unfortunately died a few years later, 2003, of a heart attack, like I mentioned earlier. But I think he was a really great artist. He had a lot of great songs, including most of the ones I mentioned. Anyway, that's my profile on Simply Irresistible by Robert Palmer. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. You guys rock, and I'll see you next time. Bye.